We all love good eyeshadow palette, but it always burns a hole in your pocket when you have to go ahead for good quality ones. So here are my top 5 eyeshadow palette recommendations, which are extremely affordable and under the 500 rupee mark. These are all from the drugstore market and they're easily available at this point of time. So let me show you what are my top 5 picks. So let's start off. Okay, so in no particular order, the first one which I'm going to be showing you is the Faces 4-in-1 eyeshadow palette, and this one retails for 399 rupees. You can definitely get this on sale. It's always at a 10 to 25-30% discount, so it's going to be a lot more lesser for you. They have a beautiful range of shades in this. That is one reason why I picked this up. The formulation is absolutely stunning. It's super intense. It's very, very, very buttery. You'll see a lot of my videos of me using these mini palettes from Faces. They're super good in quality, as well as the shimmers are very metallic and foiled in nature. It's not chalky at all, which is something I absolutely love about this range from Faces. So the second product which I'm going to be showing you is a cult classic, and these are the e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadows. You know why these are being raved all over and over and over again. It's such an amazing eyeshadow palette. They have a huge range of color stories and you can definitely find something which works. In my opinion, for someone who is a very staple colored family using person, I think like these are the best ones to go in for, because if you're someone who just loves a neutral brown every day for work or every day for college, it's much more better to invest in one of these than getting a whole huge palette and carrying that everywhere. So these palettes retail for 350 each, and you can definitely get e.l.f. on a really good sale on Nykaa, and they have a really good color range too. My third favorite pick, and has to be my most favorite pick as of now, is the Makeup Revolution's Relove Range. They launched these mini eyeshadow palettes which have 6 shades in them, and these retail for 499 rupees. Amazing, beautiful formulation with an absolutely stunning color story. I think I've tried around 2 to 3 variants in this. So this is my most favorite one in the variant Belief, and it has such a beautiful color story. It has that cranberry kind of tones which I absolutely love, and it has a pop of highlighter. It has a really nice matte shade in case you're just gonna go for one color all over the lid, or you're finding it hard to blend your eyeshadows. And I love this shade and I love this shade. And the shimmer in this is just gorgeous. Like, you have no idea. It is so good. It's so sparkly. It's like this metallic cranberry with pink shimmer which is put into that. Such a beautiful color. Definitely worth your money, and definitely grab this if you can. They have a lot of different shade variants, so go for the one which you like. But my personal favorite is the shade Believe. If you're someone who likes those really bright looking pinks, you're gonna love this one too. So next up, we have an eyeshadow palette which is kind of loved by everyone at this point of time, which is the Swiss Beauty's Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. So it's a 9-pan palette, and these retail for 269 rupees. I feel like you'll always find it around 200, 180, that kind of a price range. So such an amazing price range for the quality which they're offering. But the only thing I sometimes find problematic with the Swiss Beauty palettes is that the shimmers are sometimes that slippery formulation where it's so hard to take it on the brush. But it's amazing to use it with your finger. You can just take it with your finger and apply it, and you'll get this really beautiful foiled finish. The mattes in this range is one of the best mattes I've ever tried in the drugstore range. It's such a good formulation, such a unique formulation. And especially with pops of colors like this, it is so intense. I love the fact that the eyeshadow palettes are so pigmented and blendable, and it packs a punch of color on your lids. So last but not the least, I have an eyeshadow palette which I'm so excited to show you, which has 12 shades in that for 449 rupees, and you can always get it on sale too. So this palette is from Popexo. This is in kind of collaboration with MyGlam, and this basically contains 12 eyeshadow shades for you. Such a beautiful color combination. I'm just trying to kind of open it and get a closer look. So this one kind of has your warmer browns. It has like those deepening browns. It has a couple of pinks and purple kind of pops. It also has the warmer colors like an orange, peach, that kind of a color. And with your shimmers, you have your golds, you have your peaches, you have your bronzes, you have your gray, you have your slate, that kind of colors. I just felt like it has such a good balance between the mattes and the shimmers. Like, up part is full of mattes and the bottom part is full of shimmers, and it gives you such a good variety of colors and such a good variety of looks to create. The quantity is definitely on the lesser side, but I feel like if you're someone who's just starting with makeup, you really don't know which color you like and which one is going to work on your skin and which is something you're going to be comfortable with. So I feel at that point of time, it's good to go in with something which is going to give you lesser quantity, and then you can always invest in a bigger palette. That way you're going to have, the colors whichever you like, and you know how to choose basically. So I felt for someone who's a beginner in makeup, and if you still want a little bit of wearable colors, like something just to glam up every now and then, you've got your grungy tones over here. Something that you just want a little kind of very, very, very pink and very soft kind of thing, you have your very romantic tones here. Something for everyday use, you have your warmer neutrals here too. So I felt it's kind of like a good balance between the shades, especially for someone who's a beginner. And if you want a little bit of colors every now and then for certain events, this is a great one to go in for. So the pigmentation is absolutely stunning. The mattes work well as the shimmer. Just make sure that you have a wet concealer base before you go ahead with this eyeshadow. That way it does not give you more fallout and you can properly place the colors on your lid. So those are my top 5 eyeshadow palettes, but a couple of picks which I wanted to mention, which were just like a tad over the 500 rupee range, is the Pigment Play eyeshadow palettes. Amazing formulation, beautiful shimmers, beautiful mattes, and a really good color range also in this. So I have about like 5-6 of these itself, and these are so good. I've tried almost all of them. I don't like the big ones from Pigment Play. Those are having the most worst formulation possible, but then like the mini ones are amazing. The 9-pan ones, totally get these. These retail for somewhere around $5.99, so I didn't want to include that in my top 5. But then if you really can get this one, do try this one out too. It's such a great find. So another one which I wanted to mention under the 500 mark is that Nykaa's 4-in-1 palettes. Those are really good, absolutely good. I had all the 7 of them and I just gave them to a friend for her to use, so I don't have them with me right now to show. I'll leave a link of a video for you down below of me trying that palette out. That way you kind of have an idea about how it goes and whether it is something which will match your vibe. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and give me a big thumbs up if you did, and stay tuned for more, and let me know which other product recommendations you would like to see from me. So I'll see you guys soon. Until next time, bye bye.